Okay, I think Bad Bunny's halftime show is totally China core, and here's why. It totally reminded me of China's Spring Festival Gala, which is also known as Chunwan. I feel like that was just, you met me at a very Chinese time of my life, Lionel Boss. Because for one time at such an American event, people are finally celebrating people from all walks of life. You know, electricians who are climbing up and down the electric pole. And you know, the shout out to every American country, not just America. It very reminded me of like the China's Spring Festival Gala, the dance routines of like 56个民族 I know it's very different, but as a native Chinese, I couldn't help feeling that way. I'm not saying China is better than America or America is better than China, but I feel like a very consistent narrative I've seen in American media is that like no matter it's like the Marvel movies or like fantasy movies, there's always one or like a couple superheroes that's always saving the day. But in like Chinese movies, like Wandering Earth, it's always a collective effort that's saving the earth instead of one person. I feel like even though the American dream and the underdog saving the world kind of narrative is very much American dream and very much of something that I like came to America for, I do feel like I identify with narrative of the collective effort and celebrating all kinds of people, all walks of life more. I don't know, I'm just rambling. I'm just trying to like speak on the fact that I felt like it was very much like Chunwan at the halftime show, which is also funny because in China we call the Super Bowl American Spring Gala Festival 美国春晚. And I'm like, finally, we are celebrating the actual people who are building the country instead of the superheroes that are out there taking all the credits, because superheroes can't fly if there's nobody behind him to support it. Superheroes can't save the world if there's no world to begin with. There's definitely all kinds of layers to the debate, but I just like to pick your brains on that. That's all.